Welcome back. We're here to beat up Iman. And that is in fact what we're doing. Hello! Oops. The AI in this game will happily take advantage of you guarding to grab you. Well, I feel like we're just throwing each other today. It's probably how things work. Oh, hello. This is gonna hurt. For you, I mean. It's a really spammable attack. Especially with the movement it gives you. Being able to use it twice in the air is really nice. Oh man, that was really unlucky of him. It's kind of weird everyone just kind of stops for a second to let that attack, or let the transition take place. I prefer if the stage just rotated, boom, as it went. That is a really dramatic way of taking someone out.
We did it together.
With who? If you want to secure accruing some points though, which is something that should not be allowed. I'm trying to grapple. I mean, it's working out for me anyways. Those are gonna hurt for both of us. Oh no, just for me. Okay, how about we get a bit more serious? Just plan on grabbing you just then, but I'll take that. That was an interesting one. Which is what mine is, actually. I was about to say, thanks for standing there for me, Iman, but then he proceeds to actually dodge the attack. Man, Pepperwith has a nice range. So I imagine that it's not quite coincidental that generally triangle is a melee attack and triangle and circle a ranged one, but I get the impression that, for instance, Digimon doesn't actually have any purely ranged attacks. Oh hello, that was a weird way to get knocked back. I'm fine with digivolving here actually, because I feel like I need to just finish this off. No, come on! That's the second time that's happened in a row. Or it just immediately... I feel like the transition actually stole my... I feel like the transition... The stage transition is what canceled my attack there. Because it just went straight through Vmon. I like how I basically knocked out Vmon the same way both times. But the second time... Since I wasn't big to throw him down to the ground, I just had to toss him off a ledge instead. Come on. Digimon has a very large head in this particular game. It's not quite normal for Digimon. Goodbye. By the way, I was trying to throw him off the edge again. I feel like my non-range special... I just got grappled out of it. I feel like my non-range special is totally useless though, as... Agumon. I might just not understand it very well, but... It's weird how you just jump straight from your base form... Well, depending on your definition of base form, I guess. To your... What I think is usually on the final evolutions? At least, like, final non... Beautiful. See, like, I can really easily just not fall into whatever as I fall into something. Hello. Man, that lasted a long time. It's fairly easy to not fall into things. I was really hoping for you to fall into the ground there, dude. Can you do that for me, please? No? Fine. I just wanted to see if you get a different animation or something if someone falls into a chasm and dies. Guess we'll have to find out another day. But you just go into what I believe is one of your most advanced forms immediately. Like, so for instance, there's no Garurumon in this game, it's just Metal Garurumon. Gomon and then straight to Metal Garurumon. I know there's some kind of logic and hierarchy to Digimon evolutions, but these seem too complicated for me to have picked up all the nuances. Okay, that was interesting. For I to have picked up all the necessary information through what little exposure I've had to the series. I figured out how to block things. Be afraid. But those things shouldn't hurt me the way they do, but I don't know. Oh, you can pick that up yourself, thank you. Oh! Or I can toss you up here. Okay. Kind of swap places just then. You probably shouldn't stand there. Like I just took off by basically tripping him. Nice, the equivalent of that in terms of actual injury it should have produced. Wonderful. Got him on. I haven't been keeping count, but we should be fairly close to the boss now. So I guess you just see... Oh, what? Okay, interesting they actually interrupt the fight. Oh, Black Digimon are a thing. Black Wargreymon. I have a feeling this is not going to end well for me. I got him on, by the way. Yeah, I'm not optimistic about this, admittedly. Even though we're on easy. Although, there also might be some gimmick here. Jeez. To where... they always get set to hard or something no matter what difficulty you set it to. Darn. Okay, let's try to be on some more even ground. Wargreymon versus Black Wargreymon. That sounds a bit more fair. Jeez, I can never... Every time I get knocked over, I fall off. Every time! Can you stop doing that, please? I figured that would be how this ended, not just because they're more powerful, but because they're a special challenger. I wonder if you can fight this guy when not playing as Agumon, though, because if you have to do this as Agumon, that's gonna be a pain. Same for any other Black Digimon, if you have to be the corresponding not black counterparts. I feel like he's gonna use his special attack at some point. I'm curious how he actually varies, or differs from... normal Pokemon. If you don't have to play as the corresponding not black counterparts, then what I can probably do is just unlock these guys while playing as Ugh. Sound a bit more powerful, namely Reapermon or something? I don't know if that's the case or not, if that's a thing I can do. In Digimon Rumble Arena 2, that you didn't have to do that. You do not have to be playing as, for instance, Agumon to unlock Black Agumon. Fairly evenly matched today. Not today as a whole, but this particular moment. And now we're not. See, when we're on an even footing, I can do just fine against Black Agumon, it feels like. But when we're not, that's when things change completely. I can't do anything there. He just spawn killed me, basically. Well,
Foreign objects must be destroyed.
you're foreign. Yeah, continue, I guess. Do I actually have to beat him? Oh, jeez, this is gonna be fun.
Rumble.
Can I go back to Gatomon? Because I need to figure out how to beat someone that's literally just a lot more powerful than me. Otherwise, it's just not easy. I can, of course, try to be a little bit cheaper and flightier. And try to, for instance, run out the clock. Could we please? I want to take a look at that card. Guess we're not doing that. I think I'm gonna instantly take damage. No, not quite instantly, but very, very quickly. I appreciate the different grab animation. That's actually fairly... I do like how different characters actually produce different trajectories when they grab someone like that. It's probably a really bad idea, but I want to actually use this effectively at some point. There we go. Also, that seems to stun it in your opponents too. I don't think I want that because I think that messes with my controls. That actually proved pretty useful though. Because unless you can kill me like immediately, which is possible. I win.
You win.
Okay, so if you can actually manage to pull off your ultimate attack, depending on the character I guess, that can actually be fairly desirable. And worth giving up your Digivolution. That's a big if, I think. Because that basically won me the round just then. Ah! Hello, I don't want that. Jeez, the range is ridiculous on this attack of his. It's... for very good reason, their preferred way of attacking. It's all my preferred ways of attacking too. And that miss is gonna cost me dearly. I keep expecting double tapping to make me run, but it doesn't. It just makes you dash a little bit. Me getting anxious and jumping the gun a little bit. Ah, these darn little environmental hazards. Okay, so this should at least hopefully put me into a decent position for the next round. Because I can Digivolve immediately, I think.
Rumble.
So let's see what this turns into. So I can start on even footing here. Managed to get hit too, awesome. Although he's also not doing so hot so far, which is good for me. My opponent's failure is very good for me, to say the least. Wonderful. I'll take it. So
You win.
I've learned that those ultimate attacks can be very, very good. I suppose. Also, that's a good time to end this episode. Problem being, I don't know how to save state on here. So I guess we need to just take out Digimon. That'll be a good time to finish anyways.
Rumble.
I guess we can just try to use our... It might not work, but I can try to use the same method as last time. Doesn't seem like it works very well though. I think the fact that Gaomon's grapple for enemies behind him proved very, very useful. I feel like it's really, really gratuitous. All these after image effects on here, and not at all necessary. So is there another good reason not just do this? I guess the good reason not to do that is that I was trying to do the grab just then, but okay. That's the good reason is that, oh wow. It doesn't actually do as much damage against him as teams. Either that or he just has a ton of health. In general. I guess. There's no vertical movement here, it's kind of annoying. I prefer to just... Okay, if you kill me this one, I'm gonna be very annoyed. But it also seems really easy to hit him with your ultimate attack, since he doesn't really... Since you're just on a flat platform. That does work fairly nicely, making him block with better breath and then grabbing him. Which is precisely, basically, a lot of what I did at least with Gaomon.
Digi-evolution.
Not doing so far. That can change. Hello, apparently that was not within my range. It seems like he's invincible in doing that one attack of his. Or at least something really close to it. He's certainly accidents while it's not gonna land. I managed to hit him while he was... Yeah, he just doesn't... He seems to just jump through my projectiles whenever he uses that attack. That stepping slash.
You lose.
Which I'm not very fond of. At the very least, it gives me tons of... Yeah, that attack gives me a... It does... The end of that attack doesn't actually do much damage, and it fills up my gauge like crazy. So there's, I guess, kind of a silver lining to it. I mean, this might also work. Oops, I was trying to use an attack that I did not use just then. That worked wonderfully. He tried. Cool.
You
So I've learned to be pretty competent in this game on easy, I feel like. And that is probably going to go away in the next episode, because that's going to be a week from now. Woohoo! So I'll probably keep the guy on easy for the moment. See it? No, the picture's the same. But very nice things in progress anyways. Probably unlocked Wargreymon now, and actually hopefully Black Wargreymon, I would think. Oh wow. Oh yeah, because I got a game over towards the end. Ah. Or yeah, towards the end with Black Wargreymon. So, bad score. Oh well. You listen to Guilmon. Oh, that's not Guilmon.
Digimon Rumble Arena.
There we go. And we can quickly look at what we unlocked, I suppose. Also, we don't have any new minigames yet, unfortunately. Now, what we have unlocked is
What Digimon are you gonna play with, huh?
Wargreymon. Ah, there we go. And Omnimon. Okay, I figured Black Wargreymon would enter the picture somewhere. Maybe unlock him somehow. Maybe the fact that I got a game over stopped me from unlocking Black Wargreymon, or maybe you need to unlock him some other way. Maybe it's just from... I don't know if it's each character corresponds to someone that you can unlock up here. Probably not, because that's what the Digivolutions are. It might just be that if you complete the game arcade mode 6 times, then you unlock everyone, or something like that. I don't know. But again, we'll play as all the superpowered Digimon up top at a later point. But next time we'll play through as Patamon, I suppose. But that'll be in the next episode of Let's Play. Send us out, Guilmon.
Digimon Rumble Arena.
That. Bye, everyone.